Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 2 of Caldogno Calcio. Today we are playing our first competitive game, a game in the Coppa Italia. I've signed a lot of players. I'm really struggling though with the Serie D rules. Let's get into the episode and let's see where we are at. Right, so here we are, episode 2. We're playing Caldogno Calcio of the third tier basically. They're heavy favourites for the game. We have made a few transfers, which we imagine, because remembering we just had John Parkin. We've got a couple that we're looking at. We need a goalkeeper. That's the main position. We have signed all these. So we're going to very, very quickly go through them. So, first one in, Yusuf Cilia. I did want to sign him, but I've just gone for him on loan. I think we can get him under a permanent deal. He's 2.5 star, target man, poacher, pressing forward, advance forward. He can do all that. Not a problem. I think the age of 20 is going to be pretty useful. And if it doesn't turn out, he's just on loan. Ristre was offered to us by, it was Gianluca Nani's first scout report. I signed him. He's on a non-contract as well, so we're not paying anything if he doesn't play. Just adds a little bit of strength in depth. He has got the potential to be 4.5 star, but that's obviously at this standard. We have signed Roberto Baggio, no relation, but central midfielder, ball-winning midfielder. He can edit, he can mark, he can tackle, decent natural fitness, decent jumping reach, 300 quid a week, job done. Dybala, centre half, very average across the board once again, but 200 quid, nothing more than a backup. I was going through the attributes in the search engine to try and find someone who was just average across the board, and he can do it averagely well at everything. Marotti, the next one, very, very good left wing back, because we are playing with wing backs. Loads of yellows, which is good. Loads of yellows, loads of 12s. Rated 4 star already. 4.5 star potential. I think he's going to be one of the better players for us this year. Sergio Volante is the next one. Probably our biggest spend. Fortunately, he's very similar to John Parkin, target man, but he can play as an advanced forward. I think 33 years of age. We have signed him on a big fucking deal. I've just realised that. That's a 3-year deal, isn't it? Oh well. 3-year deal. Rated 5 star. Best striker in the club, apparently. Lorenzo Cardiella. No nonsense fullback. Can also do a job at right wing back. Very, very average, but once again, we are struggling to get the players in. This is my big worry this first season, that the players that I've signed are going to be nowhere near good enough. These were the best that were available at the time. I couldn't get any more better players in than what I've got. It's the searches that I was doing from this part from playing 2 weeks. I've not played any friendlies. The assistant manager's done the friendlies. It's taken me forever, and I mean forever. I must have searched through thousands and thousands of players. Next one in, Exulio Carapica, awful. 2 star, 3 star potential, ball winning midfielder, I suppose. Can do the simple stuff. He will pass our under-19s quota, I think, that we needed. That's the problem that we've got. All these players so far are over the ages. And remember, it isn't matchday squad, it is in the playing 11. So we've got a little bit of work to do between this episode and the next episode, which will be the first game of the season. Alessandro Frinzi, quite happy with this guy. He does exactly what you want pretty well. Heading, marking, tackling. He's quite pacey as well. Decent decisions, concentration not great. Position is good, though he will probably be a starter. Matteo Rizuzzi, midfielder, centre. Decent midfielder. Once again, he's not going to fit the bill in terms of the quota for the youth team players that we need for the league, but 5 star potential. Decent across the board, all 10s in his mentals. He's just okay. Marco Sayata, did get this guy, wants to be a wing back, 23 years old, got potential, 4 star potential, decent enough across the board. He will probably be the starting wing back. Nicholas Pamparo, central defender, awful technicals. I'm not too sure where I've got him, to be honest. Looking at him, 2-star, 3-star potential. He's on a non-contract as well, so we can let him go whenever. I imagine he won't last. Fizzori, apart from his acceleration, to be fair, he's 38, so he's not going to make the quarter. His physicals aren't that bad for a 38-year-old. Pace and that are not great, but for a 38-year-old, not bad. And then he's got 11 heading, 12 marking, 11 tackling, decent mentals. Alessandro Lorusso, centre half, can edit very well, can mark okay, tackling not great, decent jumping reach, decent fitness. An okay player. He's on 170 quid a week, so it's not the end of the world. We've signed a player. We spent some money on Filippo Guccicone. Pretty decent across the board. 25. He's not going to get any better. I wanted an attacking midfielder. I'll show you the shape in a minute. We need an attacking midfielder. He will do the job, I think, for us pretty well. Mirko Rondinelli. 2 reasons. He looks like an absolute nutter. And he was recommended by our scouts. He can do the things that we want him to do in there. He says he doesn't do ball winning but naturally, because we are playing with a ball winning midfield, but he's 15 tackling, so I think he can do that, no problem. Strength is 6, which is a bit weird for a 6-footer. Another signing made, we had to pay compensation for this guy. 17, wing back. I might have to play him right from the start because he's 17, and it gives us that quarter, which means our decent left back, Marotti, might get a little bit pissed off. But I may have to do it. He's going to be one for the future though, definitely. Alessandro Sala, 21-year-old midfielder, can do pretty much everything apart from roaming playmaker. He's only 21. He's pretty decent. I was pretty happy with that. He's been let go by Atalanta. Salzano, at the moment, he's going to be our number 1 keeper. When we get another one in, he's definitely going to be the number 2. He was just average across the board. And maybe should look at quickly getting another one in. We have got a couple of loans possibly on the way in. But he's rated 4.5 star. Pretty decent. Nearly there. Marcus NZ. Decent heading. Decent marking. Decent tackling. Best defender in the club, apparently. We've had to pay a little bit of money for him. What did we? Just over 11 grand. Massimo Bertologhi. This is the one that I'm most happy about. He's probably going to have to do the box-to-box midfielder. He's only 19. He looks about 10 in the picture. But he's obviously going to be too good for us at some point. He's already 4-star current ability. He hasn't played any games for Kiev. We've got him on loan for free for the season. And then Matteo Stoppa, another one who looks about 12. Decent technicals, decent dribbling, finishing, first touch, advanced forward. I think he'll probably score a fair few goals for us. So that is it. How many is that? Including jump parking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. With a keeper to come, that makes 24. Right, let's make our first team selection. This is the shape that we're going with. Attacking, we're going to go with target man, because obviously we've got John Parkin and the Valenti. I'm going to give a shadow striker a go, because obviously I've done quite well with that in FM so far. 2 wing backs, 3 defenders with a middle one on cover. I'm not going to do anything with a sweeper keeper. We are obviously more direct at this standard to start with. Trying to get as much service to these 2 boys as possible, and early, crossing early, being expressive as usual, which we expect because we are Roberto Baggio, so we want to attack. Distribute to the centre half. We're going to counter and then counter press as well. Very high defensive line, lower line of engagement, so we're quite compact and get stuck in. We always have get stuck in. Here we go. We did play a friendly 2 days ago, which was a bit of a nightmare. We played against Kiev because I wasn't in control of it. I couldn't actually cancel the game either. Oh my god, they've got Massimo Macaroni. Ha! Fucking hell, he's good for a 38-year-old, isn't he? We could have had him. We could have had him, boys. He's just signed for him. Yeah, bollocks. I think I know him as well. Do I? Do I? Yeah, from Parma. Thought I did. Thought I did. So we're going for a back three of Frinzi, Fissore, Marcasenzi, Sayate, Morotti, Bertagnoli, Baggio, Stray, Parkin, and Valente. And Min, this is one area that we're going to need to look at improving. I think Guccione is the better one, but he's unfit for today. Big boys up front, passionate. Here we go. We are away from home. There's no two legs. We're in the purple kit today. I have no idea. Really weird going into it, this series, not having a clue how we're going to do. Valente. So we are under. I'm not expecting us to win today, but I have no clue in where we are in the league. I have looked around at a couple of the other teams. Oh, we've given away a penalty, haven't we? In the 3rd minute. I always have to review the footage. Brilliant. It was definitely a penalty. Yeah, I have no idea how we're going to do. Remember, playoffs is the target. He's given a penalty. Macaroni. Come on, Salsano. Oh, he smashed it in. Fuck. Right, not the greatest of start, boys, is it? Obviously, I'm taking a little bit of risk with the tactic as well, but I didn't want to go down a 4-4-2, which is playing with wingers and keeping it very, very simple. I do like this formation. I didn't want to copy the Man United one and the one that I'm doing in the online league with Cardiff, so I thought I'd just tweak it a little bit. Here we go, second highlight. We've cleared Baggio. Can we break? Go on, Ristre. Young Englishman. Here he goes. Who's that going forward? Is that Valente? Valente! Oh, he's at the post. He's at the post. Good football, though. Good football, we'll encourage that. We'll praise it, actually. They're obviously fitter than us. So after this game, we've got like 5 friendlies in. We've got another month towards the season start. So it's a bit of a pre-season friendly. It does see where we're at. Right. It's coming up to over an hour now. We're going to do a double. We're going to go Valente off, Stropper on, just because Parkin's a little bit fitter, bizarrely. There's not a great deal we can do. Might be keen on just making sure Cardelli can come on because Sayata's knackered. And Baggio because he's ball winner. Let's get Rondinelli on. Demand more. It's a highlight to Crezi. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to break again. Ristre pumps it into the channel for Big John. Go on, John. Go on, John. Square it. Stropper. Chesting it down. He's missed it. He's put in the rebound. Get in. Lovely chest down from Stopper. The youngster, 17 years old. Once again, he's probably going to have to be one that I'm going to have to play to meet the quota. Oh no. 85th minute. Are they going to break our hearts? Saved. Off the line. Are we going to break here? Stopper. Going. John Parkin. Cross, John. Oh, he's fallen over, big guy. Fucking hell. And now they're in. Ooh, it just floated wide. I thought it was going for that top corner. Fucking concentrate. Don't know. I imagine it's extra time, which is going to be a nightmare for us because our players are absolutely shagged. Oh no. What the fuck was that from the goalkeeper? They're going to get another here. They have. It's sneaked over the line. Not the greatest of goalkeeping again by Salsano. And we've been put to the side. To be fair, we're absolutely dead. Final whistle. Okay. So we know they're a league above us. We don't know how big the jump is. Let's have a look where they're predicted to finish as well. There you go. Buffon. Buffon is their chairman. What is going on here with this club? Silvio Baldini. So decent, to be fair. Manager who's got a bit there. They must have a bit of cash. I don't know him. But he's been around the block. Loads of Serie A, Serie B. They're spending big. They're probably, new media prediction, 9th. So that's not too bad. They're in the 3rd tier in the Girona A. So there we go, guys. Buffon's the chairman of these, apparently. So what we're going to do is, we have a load of friendlies. Look, we will come back for, that's the D Cup. We'll miss that, and then we'll come back for the first league game. It is Rezzato away. As you can see, 4 under-20s. 3 of them need to be classed as 19s as well. Doesn't have to be separate ones. It can be the same players. And then one must be under 18. 1 must be under 19. So guys, that is it for the episode. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like in there. Thank you to everyone who's watched the series so far. Not expecting, I don't think many people are going to be typing in FM19 Caldogno into the search engine. But I'm really looking forward to the journey. Thank you to all the comments so far I've had so far from episode 1. It does mean a lot. It does keep us little YouTubers going. So thank you. It's muchly appreciated. If you are new around here, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and we will see you at the weekend for the next episode. Cheers, guys. See you later.